4 GB of internal storage, out of which around 1 GB is actually available to the user. As you can see, this is the internal storage which is available. And then you have an SD card. A 16 GB micro SD memory card comes within this device preloaded, so you don't have to pay for it. And one thing which I like about this device is you can change the preferred install location. So you can set the SD card so that all the apps which you install on this device will get installed on the SD card itself. Let me just remove the back cover. Here we have a little indent over here to actually remove the back cover. Here we have the 16 GB micro SD memory card pre-installed on the device. You have the SIM slot 2, and this is the SIM slot 1 for 3G and this is for 2G. And this is how the battery looks like. The battery is 2100 mAh, but it is non-removable. You can't remove the battery out of the device. This is how the phone dialer looks like, and you do have the option to access the video call settings. So right now I haven't inserted the SIM card, so you do have the option to do a video call with this device, and you also have the option to mute a phone call when you flip the phone around like this. So this feature is normally known in Samsung Galaxy phones, but you have this feature in this phone as well. And it does have some proximity sensors over here. I hope you can see them. And the front camera on the device is 1 megapixel. And you also have the option to launch Google Now. What's the weather like in New Delhi?
It's 70 degrees and cloudy in New Delhi.
So Google Now works on this device. Now if I show you the messaging application, this is how the messaging application looks like. And if I compose a message over here, so the display size of this. Now if I show you the messaging application, this is how the messaging application looks like. And if I compose a message over here, so the display size of this 4.65 inches, and the keyboard keys are pretty big to type. And it does give you the suggestions as well. And in the landscape mode, the keyboard rotates and the keys become much more big to use. So there should be no problem with the device as far as typing is concerned. You have the brightness over here. It does have the automatic brightness feature as well. Now talking about the home screens, let me just show you. So we have 6 home screens as of now. If we add more, so in maximum you can have 9 home screens, and you can easily delete them like this. UI, it has some nice animation effect which is not very fast. So in case you are experiencing any slow lag UI, first of all, if you want to get rid of this icon, this theme, this phone does have an application called Change, which allows you to actually change the theme. So you can go here and apply the default Android theme. So you will have the default stock UI instead of the customized theme which you were seeing. And this is how the default Android UI will look like on this device. And if you want to change these animations, what you can do is you can go over here, again go on the change, and then you have the option to apply different effects like stack. So if we apply this effect, this is how the animations will change. And if you are not happy with these animations and these UI, then you can always go ahead and install the Novo launcher. And once you install and activate the Novo launcher, you will see the UI is much more responsive and much more faster, either going across home screens, whereas in the app drawer it will be much more responsive. Let's launch the browser and let's load our website. So here we have the browser, which is not the stock browser. It has been heavily customized, as we can notice. So it has loaded the mobile phone version of our website, and let me just try pinch to zoom. Pinch to zoom is quite okay. And kinetic scrolling is again smooth, no problem. Double tap to zoom works fine as well. Let's try playing a video in the browser. Now let's play this video within the browser. So it is playing within the browser screen. It is not opening any other new window or application.
From Technics Media, and today we are here at the LG booth at Mobile World Congress 2013.
So you also have a separate application called System Update, which allows you to check for the latest Android version for your Gionee Dream D1. And we were actually talking about this thing with the Gionee team, and they were telling us that the new version will be out very soon for this device. Let me show you the tethering in the portable hotspot. So you have USB tethering as an option which can be used. You have the option to create Wi-Fi hotspot, as well as you can share your internet using Bluetooth tethering as well on this device. Let's take a look over the camera UI now. So this is how the camera UI looks like, and it is very similar to the UI which we have seen on Micromax Canvas A116. We have the option to go to the HDR mode from here. You do have tap to focus. Then you have some option over here to actually detect the faces when you are capturing it. You have the option to toggle to the front camera, and this is how the view from the front camera looks like. You do not have tap to focus in the front camera because it is a fixed focus camera. You do have the option to zoom.